Big moment here this morning. Jason's gonna flip on the actual permanent power for the first time. Can you do it?
Oh my gosh, dude.
There you go. Good, anticlimactic. So now we can plug into some dedicated circuits inside, like maybe the refrigerator, flip that on, and nothing that's a whole bunch of plugs. We've got lots of progress on the job that's happened since we were here. We were gone a week to Las Vegas for the builder show. The electricians were here, obviously. We've got all the light fixtures put in. That looks really cool. And we've got some of the lights on in here so they can paint. There's our 4-inch halo recess lights. Tile's done too. Awesome. It is so good to see this place coming together. That's the island top, I assume. Island boys. That's a big boy. I'm gonna jump on staining these door jambs. Even though they look the same color as the face trim, they're not stained. They're just bare wood. And so all of those need to get stained and finished. So we're gonna see what we got here. I've got a stain specific brush, and I think that's gonna work fine. What do you think?
Good.
I mean, it's fine. I mean, it sucks. It's like meticulous, but it's going.
So you can't get on our trim, right?
Well, it's already got a clear finish on it, so it won't like soak in anymore if I do. And I've got a rag, so I'm gonna, just sort of rag it off like that. I mean,
You don't fill holes
I'm not gonna fill the holes because I'm afraid they'll actually stand out worse.
when they're stained.
Well, yeah, because the wood's gonna continue to darken over time. And if we fill those holes with what matches now, it may be like white looking dots later.
I agree.
I mean, she could fill them, or we could fill them, anybody could fill them at any time. But I'm afraid if we do it now, it may be a mistake.
Yeah. Okay.
And if we fill them before we do the stain, we could get that like halo looking thing in the wood grain. Jason's double checking, but I think we did all the doors. Now we just got to let them dry and then poly them.
Hey, Polly. Yeah.
Let's throw these outside. If you didn't know, stain-soaked rags can combust.
Dude, I keep mine in a drawer in my garage that have stain on them. I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, you shouldn't do that. Yeah, if you leave stain rags in a pile, I don't know what it is about them. Somebody could tell you, but they can catch on fire by themselves.
Where's the lid, Daddy-o?
Don't know. So we're just going to do that. There you go. Pretty humbling coming back from Vegas. Spotlight, pictures there, buddy, and then crawling around on the floor, staining jams all morning.
I know, I thought it was important until I came back here. Does anybody want a picture or anything? No? Sign anything? No.
Oh, we're good.
I think we're good. Jono, want me to sign anything of yours?
John is working on the last post for this railing here, which was the one post that we accidentally messed up and inch monstered where we mounted the brackets.
Go ahead, I did it.
And John is the most meticulous person here. That's why we let him do it. But it still happened. So just a reminder to everyone that no matter how meticulous you are, sometimes you get it exactly an inch wrong. But we got a replacement post. I'm sure he's triple checking it.
What?
Triple checking the measurement this time.
I'm just winging it.
He's triple checking it this time. And we're going to get this last section of rail put in. That's another check on the list. Good job, buddy.
Thank you, man.
Actually, I'll say good job when it's...
Yeah, I'll take the pat on the back when I'm finished.
Oh, look at that. Jamie's back and ready to tackle our next insane task, which is what?
I've been planning this for months. I'm going to try to move this vanity here. We're going to have to levitate it. It is so heavy, and there's no way to get men on it to lift it. We have to lift it over the plumbing, which is in the very back. We've got this window trim, which is right here. It's going to limit our lift to about 2 inches.
And it's about tight in there.
Initially, it is literally almost snug. I measured. We have maybe that much clearance, okay? And then we have to somehow get out from under it and hope that, we don't get crushed under there. So I had an initial plan to use 2 jacks. But I didn't bring them because
car jacks.
Car jacks. Is that what they're called?
Yeah.
But they're so heavy. The big ones I have, they're 3.5 ton jacks. I didn't want to bring them in here, risk of busting up some other stuff. I have a really cheap Harbor Freight motorcycle jack.
Okay.
And it kind of has like flat supports that stay parallel and everything, but it was too tall by like that much.
Couldn't slide it under there.
It won't fit under there, so we'd have to lift it again once we get it out. That wouldn't work, so I have one jack that'll work. And it's a 2-ton car jack. We're gonna have to put it in the center. We're gonna have to try to balance this thing. We might actually have to have one jack in the center with the guy driving the jack.
And two guys balancing.
2 guys laying underneath like this.
Not it.
Doing the reverse, backwards, army, shoulder crawl. And, you know, driving the pipes. And then we'll hopefully just let it down.
That's a good plan.
It'll be no big deal.
We're probably going into about right here.
Yeah, okay.
You're
Okay.
on it.
Okay, I think go ahead and give it a little hit there. It might even be, let's see what happens, if anything good or bad. Okay, oh yeah, she let it down. Okay, now let's see if you can just pull it back a little bit and see how that goes.
Ooh.
Ooh, okay, let's stop there.
Arlo's drilling for our plumbing, and it did come out in the one spot of the cabinet that would work, which is excellent. This thing has a bunch of drawers and spots that it wouldn't work out if the plumbing came out in those areas.
Yeah, we looked out on that.
I've been doing the math here, taking some measurements to find out how high can we lift the cabinet until it hits the outlet switch, the cover.
Limiter.
Yeah, we don't have enough room for it to bypass that. So I've been using old Grandpappy Perkins Craftsman,
That is his.
Sears Craftsman tape measure. Look at that thing. Equipped with side.
sidetracked.
All right, we only have so much clearance under the cabinet, about 4 inches. And so I need to cut these off at about 10 inches, which will allow just enough of the pipe to stick up above the floor of the cabinet for the plumber to put fittings on it and not put him in a bad spot. I was thinking about cutting him an inch below and seeing if he could get his crimpers in there to put a new piece of PEX in there. It's just a good joke. Actually, we should do that and just pull the pipe down a little bit, down below the floor, just to see what he does.
So Arlo's going to cut these off at 9 inches. We're pretty sure the water is not turned on or pressurized on the house at this point.
We're gonna find out.
We're gonna let Arlo find out.
Those Makita, that's a fine blade.
It's a real fine tool
Yeah,
brand.
those things they are so superior. Of course, they don't last as long, but they are definitely.
Well, go ahead and jack it up and let's get it balanced.
Okay, let's do a little swivel here. Watch your corner there.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
All right, we're in on this side, like tight.
I'm dragging the wall over here and trying to
Wow.
stay. I'm trying to stay squared up against the wall here, because if we go any bit of an angle, it's bad.
We measured this thing. This is exact.
Okay. Ooh. Okay.
Let's get back to the pipes.
I'm just gonna keep jiggling it so it doesn't get froze up. It's all about that jig. I think it's high enough to go.
Okay.
And just roll it on back. And now the problem is we got to get that stuff aligned. Now
It's close. I mean, I can't tell from this angle.
You nervous?
A little.
Just close your eyes.
Just
You
a
can
little.
do this really little bit.
Mostly I don't want anybody getting hurt.
Make sure your head isn't under there when you're.
yeah, he's clear.
You guys are gonna have to do something heroic if it is.
Is this really our jobs?
Is that
Look
good?
at that, right there. There's no one.
Baby, I see it.
Yeah, baby. I tell you what, we should be glad they put a really heavy base on that.
Yeah, no doubt.
That was, so we don't even have to.
I'm going to do everyone that's watching this video a favor and pull the tabs out of the smoke detector batteries so they don't chirp for the entire rest of the job. If you've watched any of our previous builds, you might have heard smoke detectors chirping in the background every 10 seconds. And that's what they do when they think they don't have a battery that's any good in them. So go ahead and, yep, there it was. There we go. Put that back on for now. I still hear one smoke detector chirping somewhere. I'm going to find it. Today's video is brought to you by Beam and their Dream Nighttime Blend for better sleep. So I feel very lucky that for the most part, I sleep really well. I've got a very physical job that wears me out and I get up really early in the morning. So by 9 or 10 at night, I'm usually pretty tired and can go to sleep. But there are certain times when I cannot sleep very well, like the day before or the night before I go on a vacation and you've got everything with the trip running through your mind. If I'm not feeling well, if I'm on a trip and not in my own bed, and I've really relied on the Beam Dream Powder to help me get great sleep even on those types of situations. Beam is clinically proven to help get a better night's sleep, and that's because it has ingredients that help you with all of the 4 stages of sleep, not just the falling asleep like some things help you with. If you fall asleep quick and then just wake up after that, it doesn't help you much. In fact, you can even be more restless, I've found, and actually go nuts being awake all night. So that's why I really like it. The Dream Blend is really easy to use as well. You just mix 1 scoop with hot or cold water, whatever you prefer. I use hot water, and then I just drink it like a cup of tea before bed, and that's pretty soothing as well. It's also available in a CBD or a non-CBD version, has very low calories, and I wake up not feeling groggy, completely refreshed. And it kind of goes without saying, but when I get good sleep, everything else in my life is better. Everything just goes smoother. It's really, really an important thing. If you're interested in trying Beam, scan the QR code on the screen or head to shopbeam.com/Perkins. That's down here on the screen as well as in the video description. I'd really recommend checking it out. Thank you, Beam, for sponsoring our video. Let's get back to work. Man, I'm so spoiled with that step on my truck.
I know. It's like this thing is like, forget it.
This cabinet doesn't have any bottom in it in the area the pipes are supposed to go. So we're gonna see if we can center it on that light with what it is and not do any cutting.
All right, let's get rough centered looking, Arlo.
I can't see if we're high enough, so.
No, I can't see nothing.
I think we're good. We're good. Okay, come out from the wall a little bit.
It is just barely bumping the drawer here. So.
All right.
Which one is it?
It's the drain. This is our vanity top for that cabinet.
It's a nice piece of styrofoam there.
Okay, and there's a backsplash in there,
Arlo,
hopefully.
you got it?
Yeah,
You good?
Yeah,
All right.
I'm good.
Yeah, he's got it. All right, we got a couple, there's that.
There's that.
There's that. What's that?
Okay.
But it has to come this way just a little bit.
Touchdown.
How much you hanging over?
Probably like a little over half.
Yeah, probably needs to come this way just a little bit.
Wow, this thing is wrapped.
You got this, buddy.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm
All
not
right.
so sure. All right, let's just have a look here, see first, and then we'll lay it, like you said, lay it down.
Yep.
Oh, that's looking nice.
Good and straight. Yep. All right, so let's just lay it flat so that it's not mistakenly looking attached.
No, there is a side splash too, but we don't need that. Let's leave it right here where it's.
Yep.
You don't need a side flat for this. Just
No, we'll just pull it out.
All right, I'm gonna put these drawers in.
want it for the other one?
Next. Well, we're knocking out all the stuff that is not fun that we've been putting off. Next is the range hood right here, which is just the fan, the exhaust fan. And we have a little template here to tell us where to drill holes, but we always have to decide how high off the countertop to put this thing. And I guess we forget every build what it is. My memory is telling me like 26 off of the counter height though is a good spot, but I could be wrong. I usually just go with a little bit below eye level so that you're not looking at the bottom side of the grill or the, what you
You're
call
pretty
it?
tall.
Well, that could vary depending on your height now, couldn't it?
This is looking a lot like a math equation here. X
I think it's gonna
24 inches from electric cooking surface minimum,
Yeah, and what about a gas?
27 inch.
So,
Suggested maximum distance is 36.
An inch and a half is the thickness of these. That's it right there.
That's 30. That's fine. That's a little below eye level.
I mean, it's borderline. I'm going to say I can't.
This is our template for these screw holes or whatever we need to do to mount the fan. And look at that. It's exactly in this receptacle. Jamie, do you think you can pull this receptacle up?
Yeah.
Some?
I think I put solid blocking. So
Okay.
just because the screw hole is there, I think we can cut that part of the mounting bracket off and just put a new hole right beside it.
Oh, I see, I see. So it's just a little fin that sticks up.
It's just a little fin.
Yeah.
And it sticks up.
Yeah, we'll just stick a screw next to it, like you
I
said.
think we'll just cut that corner out.
Yep.
Nip, nip.
Now we're assuming that it fits between here, right?
Well, that would be nice if it...
Ooh, that's a good fit.
Because the big box is there.
We're still trucking away on this range hood. We've got our adapter here that takes this square hole, vent hole, to the round 6-inch. We got to make something that goes there. And I ended up, after all that, having to flip this outlet like up because this was hitting it. And we didn't think about that when we just cut this and made a new screw hole. So it is working out. It fit perfectly side to side, so that's great. And since this is a slope ceiling, 2.5 12, we're gonna have to make a cut at the top of this shroud, 2.5 12. And hopefully that'll either work or we'll test it and then we'll adjust it.
Exactly.
Deburring here.
Yeah, I see that.
This thing would cut you to pieces. I mean, if you didn't think about it and grabbed a hold of that, man, you'd be toast.
Isn't it the burr on the blade of a knife that gives it sharpness?
Dude, you don't know squat about sharp. Oh my goodness. I hope you just said that to be funny. Somebody, you hand them a knife and you say, be careful, it's sharp. And they say, oh, is it really? And they do this.
Yeah.
Well, that is sharp. There's no way to tell anything is sharp. You can't tell. Then he says to me, hey, isn't it the burr that makes a knife sharp?
All right, I gotta see this. I just saw Jason cut like 1/100 of an inch off the edge of that board. And that was it, though?
That was it.
That's what it needed, was like literally, it was like,
With a little bit of
not even as thickness of a paper. All right,
But the thing was, I had it like on an 8-degree angle.
I didn't know that part.
So I was trying to take the back end off. So I couldn't hit the front, I just a little bit off the back. We're busy, buddy.
Yeah. Hey.
Does it fit?
Sort of.
I think what'll happen, Jamie, is
This does.
Okay.
Okay, we're trying to get this bottom part to go in this groove where it's kind of tighter than I thought it'd be. There. Oh. Problem is we can't attach it yet because of the wiring, so we can kind of just abandon this for now, really.
If there was ever a worse way to make a board steady to paint it, this is it. Him holding it way down there on the floor.
And this is how the Idahoan painter does it.
Yeah.
So we're using a pin nailer here so we don't have to fill any of these. Disappears.
Hold on.
Oh, and we gotta pry that down tight. You like doing a relay? Ooh, oh, that compressor isn't plugged in. Hang on, I'll be back, yeah. Oh, hey, there's nothing on that cabinet in the last like 3/4 of an inch, yeah? That's good, nice.
This is cabinet match paint here from Nate.
Where's that at?
That goes right there. These are the recess lights we used, and they're a canvas slope that's adjustable, made by Halo, and you adjust it just by pressing on the bulb and then pulling on that tab. So you can go from like a 9-degree to a 45-degree slope ceiling, depending on what angle you put the bulb. And these guys are awesome. They're one of our channel partners, so I wanted to just show how they install because they're pretty easy. But you just put them in the hole. So basically, it just clips onto your drywall like that. There you go, that's it. This is the inside of the driver box, and it's really easy to connect on the 120 end too. You just strip the wire and stick it in the end there, and it just holds it. So No wire nuts, really easy installation. What else can I say? So the adjustable color temperature is on the driver right here. 2700K is like a warm light. All the way down is a bright white light if you like that. Hey.
Look at that. Hey, that's pretty awesome.
Yeah, I did a good job. Maybe I'll think about doing some wiring in my own house. Look at that.
Sweet.
Thank you, Halo, for hooking us up on this job. The lights are awesome. They look great. What do you think?
I love my lights.
Nice.
I do.
Pulling this one out to change the color temperature. Where are you at, Bucks? Right there. Let's see. There we go. That's the one. And that up the hill. All right, I've got them all matched up here now. Looking good. Do you know what happened here? It's like they almost got done and then
They were trying hard to get it done, but we ran out of some of the screws. They're special, they're black, they're pre-drilling metal self-tapping things.
Okay.
And we can't assemble it till we get those screws.
Okay.
So anyway, I got my notes and I'm gonna go get some sometime soon.
Okay.
Yeah.
And a bunch of other crap.
That's I'm trying to figure out all the closet shelf material, which includes the wood and the brackets. The spacing and the design of each one of these, they're each a little bit different. And
nice little notebook, one page
I
per
appreciate
design.
that. Yep, that's right. That's how I do it. And just keep going.
Stop caulkbacks. That's a Sashko.
That Sashko gave me that.
Oh, that was nice.
Yeah, isn't that nice?
If you ever need to write in the rain.
I haven't yet, but I'm ready.
All right, well, I'm going to finish the day by doing some poly on all
That
those
sounds
jams.
fun. You enjoy that. I'm going to go sit on my tailgate.
Ray and Jason thought they'd be pals and jump in, help me do this. And Ray's got a bowl full of it. And what do you got, Jay? A nail box?
Yeah.
Appreciate it. This is the worst job ever. You can't tell if you've done anything or not. It's like,
I mean, my paint job looked great. I don't know about y'all's.
I can't even tell where I put it.
I gotta get like just on the right angle like this with the shadow. Wait.
Yeah. No, that's the only way actually is, yeah, you get the lighting on it.
Yeah. So if anyone's in the closet looking this way, they might see where I missed.
That's a wrap for today, and what's left is still a lot, but it's a bunch of random things still. We got to paint the doors, door hardware, bathroom hardware like towel bars, toilet paper holders, the other towel holders. We've got to do all the closet stuff. We got to buy that material. Jamie's got it figured. Stain it, poly it, build the closet stuff, do the kitchen counters. They're going to be wood, so we're going to do that. And then just touch everything up and back away slowly. And I think we'll be done and out of here. Also, our metal, I think, came in. So our guys that did the roof are going to do that. That's not done, obviously.
Yeah, I've kind of just got used to this look, and maybe Ramel will get used to it too, and we don't have to do anything.
I got to tell the viewers that Ace Hardware has seen this in so many videos. They actually called us and gave us like a little goodie bag full of Ace.
Isn't that
Ace
nice?
Hardware, yeah. They were like, wow, you guys are really repping the Ace Hardware. So
You can't discount your local Ace Hardware store. That's what I'll say.
thanks for watching our video today. I hope you enjoyed it. And I want to give ourselves a quick plug. We sell the tool belt that we wear. You see it in our videos. It's called the Perkins Builder Belt. It's a great tool belt, and we've sold almost 5,000 of them so far, and we've just ordered 5,000 more. So we'd love for you to buy one. I think you'll really enjoy it. There's all kinds of specials and promos run on the website. So make sure to check that out. Thanks for building with us. See ya.